of you that don't know me, I'm Rodney Bouchard, your current CWWA president and soon to be past president. I'd like to welcome you all to CWWA's 2021 Annual General Meeting and Change of Office Ceremony. I wish that I could be giving you this speech in person at our 2021 National Water and Wastewater Conference that was supposed to be held in Niagara Falls this year. However, as you know, the pandemic has yet to release its grasp on our world, and here we are having another virtual event. My hope is that 2022 will be a different year, and that I will have the distinction as being the only virtual CWWA president. Let's hope that's the case. For a lot of us, it's been another long year of virtual meetings, conferences, workshops, and lonely days at the office or the home office. I'm somewhat lucky, a little bit, since I had a friend, Bob, to keep me company during my time at the office, which was pretty sparsely populated. Bob here, he'll come and say hi. Hey Bob, say hi here. There's Bob. Bob's kept me company for a long time, over the last year and a half. And he doesn't talk much, he's a bit shy, which is probably good because I think that would scare the heck out of me if he did. But anyway, he has kept me company. Okay Bob, I'll see you later, okay? Just hang in there. But enough joking around, and on a more serious note, CWWA has had a pretty good year considering the ongoing effects of the pandemic. CWWA's financial position for the past year is in much better shape than we had anticipated. Our membership has remained strong, and we continue to do the things that we're supposed to do, including advocacy on such cases as the Canada Water Agency and the National Infrastructure Assessment, and also review of guidelines such as the waterborne pathogens guidelines. Last but not least, CWWA held some pretty good virtual events over the last year. So we had our National Water Wastewater Conference workshop series late in 2020, early 2021. And that was well participated. And we also had a well-attended virtual Window on Ottawa webinar series that was held in conjunction with the Canadian Water Summit in June. All of these things were achieved thanks to the sturdy leadership of our Executive Director, Robert Holler, and of course the support of our amazing CWWA staff, Kara Parisian, Adrian Toth, Louisa Spina, and contract staff that we have to help us along. However, none of these things would have been successful, or we could have achieved none of it without your support. And by this I mean you, our utility members, and our private and academic members. Thanks to your support, we were able to keep afloat over the last year and a half during this pandemic, and that's been really helpful, and we really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, as my last act as CWWA president, I would like to introduce our new incoming president for 2021-2022, Mr. David Main. David is a vice president at ACOM and is the British Columbia Water and Wastewater Association representative on the CWWA board. David was the first vice president of CWWA over the last year and has been on the board for a number of years. David, I'd like to congratulate you on becoming the new president for the next year. I really hope that you have a good year and that it is not as virtual as mine has, and that we can see each other in person again very soon. Congratulations, David.
Yeah. Thanks very much, Rod. Well, I guess as my first act as president of CWWA, I want to thank you, Rod, for your year of service as president, but not only that, your years on the board. Rod's been a fantastic colleague, and we've all learned a lot from him, Rod, and I'm glad you're on as the past president as well. Thank you. This is a tremendous honor, and I look forward to the coming year. It's certainly been an interesting one, and I don't think we're out of the woods yet. I'm from Vancouver. You can tell because it's raining again. And I guess, we spent the last year and a half, almost 2 years coming out of COVID. We've had to work with unprecedented situations. We've learned to have to deal with emergencies. And I guess that's really what I've learned in the last year. Our job is emergency response. The trouble is we just don't know what the emergency is. In British Columbia, I'm sure you're all aware, unprecedented flooding. In Manitoba, unprecedented drought. And in last summer, the heat dome. I've never heard of a heat dome before, but many people died as a result of that. And then the forest fires. So I think, with CWWA, we're really looking forward to working with all of our members to help us prepare for emergencies, even though we may not know what they are. Yes, I've inherited this virtually. I sure hope in the coming year I can see more of you in person and look forward to live and in-person conferences, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And yeah, for now, please pay attention to our website. We have some interesting events coming up, and on behalf of myself and our new board, we're looking forward to a very, very interesting and exciting year. Thank you. I'll turn it back over to Robert.